Hey there folks, and welcome to this video, and here I'm going to be talking about Rallye Monte Carlo, the first round of the 2020 FIA World Rally Championship season, which has just concluded. And it's concluded with Thierry Neuville taking his first Monte win over Seb Ogier and Elfyn Evans. And it's been quite the event, and I'm going to briefly talk about some of the different talking points I've got from this quite interesting edition of Rallye Monte Carlo. So firstly, the battle for the top three going down to the wire. Monte is known for having quite huge gaps, and actually, behind Elfyn Evans, it's about 3 minutes to Esapekka Lappi. But the top three were battling pretty much throughout the rally against each other. It was Evans versus Ogier until around the middle of Saturday when Neuville started to really come into his own. And it's been just so fascinating to watch. You could argue that it's because Neuville's more experienced in the car that he was able to deliver the victory, but Ogier was in his first rally in the C3 last year when he picked up the win. I think the standout of those three, though, has got to be Elfyn Evans. First rally away from M Sport in his career. And he comes home with a third place, leads a lot of the event. And that could mean that he could be a dark horse in contention for the title. Toyota did put in 18 orders here, as far as we're aware. And it looks like it's going to bode well for them in the Manufacturers' Challenge as well. Of course, Hyundai were without one of their three drivers for the majority of the event after Oid Tanak went off in Stage 4. But you can check out my video on that in the description below. Yeah, outside of the top three, Lappi came 4th, Rothenberger 5th, Loeb 6th, dropping down after a couple of incidents, including tyres wearing out over the course of the earlier stages today and going off as well at one point. But he was doing quite well throughout the rally, consistently in the top 5, top 4. And did a solid job bringing home manufacturers' points for Hyundai. Kalle did well for 5th in his first event in the Yaris. And Katsuta, bringing it home at 7th, did quite well as well. Teemu in 8th after what was quite an irritating Thursday night for him. And then the top 10 is rounded out with 2 Citroen C3s. Not World Rally cars though, the R5s. The winner of WRC3, Eric Kammerle, and the winner of WRC2, Mads Ostberg. And actually, this is quite interesting. The top 5 R5 cars were all C3s. It also meant in WRC3, the top 4 were all French crews in Citroen C3s. What was that Citroen was saying about not having top-level drivers? And of course, WRC2 threw up a few surprises as well. I wasn't too surprised to see Mads Ostberg take home such a commanding win. It ended up being 3 minutes 31.4. But the gaps were quite big. Osberg won over Formeau, who was 3.5 minutes behind, and nearly another 2 minutes behind was Nikolai Gryshin, with Rhys Yates nearly 8 minutes behind Gryshin. Ole Christian Veby did make it to the end after a crash during the first run of what became the power stage, the Cabinet Col de Bras. But it's been a really fascinating Rallye Monte Carlo. It's been an amazing way to start off the season, and I can't wait to see what Sweden brings. And I hope you join me for that. If you did enjoy this video, especially if you don't agree with some of my opinions, make sure to hit the like button, it really helps out boosting the metrics. If you really did enjoy it and you want to hear more from me, make sure to hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking through with this whilst I've still evidently not got rid of this cold. Bye bye for now.